Celtics Now. I'm Courtney Cox, joined by our in-house Celtics expert, NESN.com writer Darren Hartwell. It's official, a special episode here because we know that now that the Celtics are taking on Milwaukee in the first round of the postseason.
Yes.
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys at home. Everybody in the NESN Digital Studios is pretty into this matchup. Everybody outside these walls thinks it's the worst kiss of death for the Celtics. So Darren, we're going to break it down. Why is this a good matchup?
Yeah, we're about to find out why we are right, you know? So I think this is a good matchup for the Celtics. I think it's a better matchup than the Wizards, who always play the Celtics tough, who have played the Celtics tough throughout the season. Obviously, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, one of the best players in the NBA, but I just think the Celtics have the depth offensively. You know, obviously Kyrie Irving and Marcus Smart are out. I still think they have enough depth offensively to take care of the Bucks. The Bucks are just an inconsistent team. You know, they show flashes of brilliance that make you say, this is a team that can really, you know, do some damage, and then they go out and lose a bunch of games in a row. I think that over a 7-game series, that inconsistency will show, and the Celtics should be able to take care of business.
Well, I feel like everybody would feel a lot more comfortable with any matchup if we had a fully healthy team. Not the case for the Celtics this season. No Gordon, no Kyrie. Marcus Smart should be back soon. April 27th is what they're saying, so we're not looking at him until way down the road in this series at least. Who really needs to step up with the guys that are actually going to be taking the court?
I think it starts in the backcourt with Terry Rozier. You know, and he was the guy who missed the Celtics last meeting against the Bucks where they lost. But when he's on the floor, I think the Celtics rely on him a lot, either to run the offense or just for scoring. I think the key with the Bucks is that they're pretty long on defense. It makes them pretty tough to score against in the paint. But if you have guys like Rozier, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum also to kind of stretch the floor a little bit, that can space them out. I think that can open up the offense a little bit.
All right, I think that they will escape the first round. Do you think that they will escape the first round?
I think it's going to be a good series.
I agree. I didn't say it was going to be a bad series.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good series. I think the Celtics win. I think they win in 6 games is my prediction.
Okay, I'll go 5.
Ooh, bold. I like it.
All right, well then let's move along here because before we look forward, we have to look back. So let's do a little bit of a TBT. It is Thursday after all. So they split 2-2 with the Bucks during the regular season. Let's pull up some actual numbers. So the first time they met was the game post-Gordon injury. Yes, we all remember that. Still trying to figure themselves out, I think. They went on to win 16 straight after that.
Yeah, I think the Celtics were still kind of in discovery mode there, but you know, they really turned on the Jets, and that was a sign of better things to come.
And in that 16-game stretch, their first win versus the Bucks, 96-89. Al Horford went off during it, 27 points and 9 rebounds. Obviously, Al Horford, as we know right now, right this second, right this minute, he is healthy. So let's hope that continues.
He's actually been big for the Celtics against the Bucks. You want some advanced stats. The Celtics net rating when he is off the court, minus 24.3. So he's been, that's in the 4 games against the Bucks. So he's been really key to their success.
All right, there you have it. That's why we bring you on this show, Darren.
That's right.
Moving on, the Greek freak, you talked about him earlier. He dropped 40 in the second to last matchup with the C's. The Celtics were saved by Kyrie, who of course we won't have. 111-100 was the final score of that one.
Yeah, Giannis has been huge in the series against the Celtics, averaging about 33 points per game. You know, the Celtics mentioned it after their game against the Nets, the season finale, that it's going to be kind of a team effort defending him. He can kind of, he's one of those unique unicorn players that you need everyone on the opposing team to guard.
All right, well, the C's were without Terry Rozier in the last matchup. They got 24 points from Jaylen Brown and 20 from Jason Tatum. They lost 106-102, but showing that the young guys can get it done when they put their mind to it. Hopefully we see a little bit more aggression out of them as we head into the postseason.
Yeah, those 2 guys are going to be, like I said, very key. I think Marcus Morris is also a big key for them, just balancing out the scoring without Kyrie, which they've had to do for a good stretch here.
All right, well, let's be honest, you guys. Obviously, Celtics fans everywhere want tickets to the games ahead. So they're going to sell out. They're going to sell out fast. So let's get out your calendar and break down the schedule as we can see it. The Celtics tweeted this out. We kick things off at home Sunday at 1 p.m. A nice matinee matchup. I love that word, matinee.
Matinee, yeah.
So fun. Then Tuesday at home at 8 p.m. Then they are on the road for the next 2. We will then, of course, have 1-1 depending on how things play out. You say that we're going to 6. I say that we're going to 5. If we do the math, if I'm correct, they will win this round at home. If you are correct, they will win on the road. Kind of think that that's better for me.
Yeah, I mean, or it could come down to Game 7.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus Smart comes back. Say that. And then, yeah, no. I think they're going to take care of business on the road. They've done that before, so
all right.
I think they'll be fine.
All right, well, that will do it for this episode of Celtics Now. Obviously, so much excitement ahead of us.
Yes.
We will be talking to you every day, every night. Nessing.com should be your home heading through this Celtics postseason. Follow along with Darren on Twitter at Darren_Hartwell. Do not forget the underscore. Or myself at Cox40. But like I said, Nessing.com, it is your home for all things postseason with the Celtics. Thanks for tuning in.